Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Joyce Kabage, mama wetu, Wamboi, Karanja Kabage, Mbogwa Kabage na familia yenu yote, Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga, Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi, mawaziri walio hapa, wabunge, maseneta, ndugu wananchi wa Rongai, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi nilipata kumjua huyu Kabage Karanja ama Karanja Kabage KK miaka karibu 28 iliyopita. Wakati nilitoka university, na unajua nilikuwa nimesomea sayansi, lakini wakati nilikutana na Karanja Kabage, it is very interesting how a person can be such a great influence on others and a whole industry the way Karanja Kabage became. I remember in 1993, and I met Karanja Kabage, who was running a very successful brokerage firm. And it was not Pacific. It was Karanja Kabage Brokers. Murigi, yes. That was the name. And he was such a great influence on us, reading Karanja Kabage Murigi that time, that me who had done science, and another friend of mine called Kemei, and another friend of mine called Bet, all of us, we had not done insurance. But this man was such an influence, we started an insurance agency. And we called it Berke, because it was Bet, Ruto, and Kemei. Just trying to follow up on what this great man and the success he had made of the insurance brokerage. And progressively, we worked with him. He was, of course, way ahead in his brokerage firm. But he kept on inspiring us, young men, on the way. Progressively, we moved from an insurance agency to a brokerage firm. Then you needed to pay 50,000 deposit to the Commissioner of Insurance. And later, he actually asked me whether we can progress and do an insurance company. That was Karanja. And as things would be, I asked him, you know, you run a very successful insurance brokerage. Why do you want me to register an insurance company? I didn't know that there are insurance brokerage firms that are bigger than insurance companies. And I think the people in the insurance industry will agree with me that Pacific, though an insurance brokerage firm, is larger than many insurance companies in Kenya. And that is the history why today I have shares in an insurance company. It is because of this man. And so he was a great mentor, somebody who I didn't share much of a background with, but he became a great influence. And in fact, just to show you how people influence others, when he changed his name from the name of his business to Pacific, we changed ours to Africa Merchant. And so I can attest here that he was a man who worked hard, a man of integrity, and he mentored many. I am not surprised, the young man who spoke here. Like him, many of us grew under the tutelage of Karanja Kabage. I know many people don't have that history. But that is the history I have with this man. He successfully mentored us. When his time came to join politics, I remember in 2007, he booked an appointment and he came to see me. And as has been said here, Karanja is an amazing person because he's the only man I know, with the passage of time, he grew younger, even just by looking at him. And smart, and he added more degrees. So when he came to see me, and he told me he's going to run for Senator of Nakuru, and he wanted me to tell him a few things. I regret that I wasn't very successful. He had helped me in business. I wasn't very successful in helping him in politics. Although I told him, hii siasa iko na juu na chini, na vitisho ni mingi, heshima ni kidogo, na hapa katikati mabroka ni wengi. So he told me, hiyo ya mabroka maybe I can hapo naweza kuelewa because I have a brokerage firm. But as things should be, he was built and made for a different field. And we all know he was a giant in the field that he was gifted as a professional, as a business person, he influenced policy, as has been said here by all the leaders who have spoken ahead of me. And therefore, I share in those who have said, we are burying here today a great Kenyan and a patriot, a man who loved this country and made a huge contribution without pay, without being asked, without position in moving our country forward. And as fate would have it, in fact, on the day we had Bob Colimo, I agree with Lee, he was right there. And in fact, I remember when we were coming out, the president stretched his hand and said hello to him. Little did we know that in under a week, we'd be doing this. Again, it just helps to show that life is what it is, but it is God who finally determines our fate. Your Excellency, in conclusion, as Lee has said, when you came here, you promised the people of Rongai that the road from Salga to Rongai would be done. I am sure they can confirm that it is done. You also promised them the road from Bahati through Lower Solai to Subukia. I was here on Sunday on that road, and I can confirm to you, Your Excellency, it is 60-70%. It's moving. And many of the other programs that are going on in this county. We will continue, Your Excellency, to work with all the leaders to make sure that the programs of the government that you run continue to be executed in accordance with the promise that you made to the people of Kenya. With those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, let me request His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, to come and make his remarks. Your Excellency, sir.